right.
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're coming in the room. We got a whole herd of riffraff in here this morning. Good morning. How are you, Pat Malone? Face to face right here.
Face to face. This is it.
Yeah, I'd like to apologize for all the bad things I said.
Becky already did.
I didn't realize you were going to be here today, man.
Well, that's we was out talking. I ain't apologizing to him. Packy said, no, I ain't apologizing to him either. But when we come in here, you got that 44 over there. Yeah, we kind of seen the light. Yep.
It's a little different in person, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a big gun, man.
I'm still a communist, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's all right. I noticed you parked in the back, though. I thought, well, he ain't even here today. And I pulled in.
I backed in.
Yeah, backed in behind the building. He's got camouflage over his car.
And I'm stuck here in the middle of you guys. I don't feel very safe
Yeah,
right now.
they got to be someplace better than in the middle, don't you think?
Yeah, I would think.
Golly. And Packy's back with us. He recovering from his surgery. How did the hemorrhoids doing?
Ooh, man. Yeah. Yeah, didn't see that one coming. I was just ready to talk about my vacation and tell you about the nice time with my family, but
He actually brought a dollar bill back signed by Jimmy Buffett. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Absolutely. They got what is it? Is it a wall down there everybody sticks a dollar in?
So that was one of the trips we took. We went from Captiva, took a charter boat over to Cabbage Key. Now, I've been there a few times before. There's several of my dollar bills on the wall, but that's where Jimmy Buffett wrote Cheeseburger in Paradise.
All right.
Yeah, so there's like back in the day, that's where the fishermen, they'd put the dollar bill on the wall. Like just if they didn't catch anything, they would come back and at least they'd have a dollar bill on the wall. And then so everybody, they'd put the dollar bill on the wall. Jimmy Buffett put a dollar bill on the wall, and it's still hanging behind the bar. And
Well,
see in an interview
stole
later-
it?
It was until. Yep. So we ran, hopped on the boat. Yeah. They're still looking for us.
Good. Good.
Y'all find that on Marketplace here another day or two. It'll be on Marketplace.
Steven
eBay.
signed it for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Marketplace. But
Wow.
Yep.
I reckon tomorrow, and I reckon that's one of the reasons Pat Malone is in for this week. Tomorrow's big voting in Union and Towns County. So
It is.
yep, the thing.
All throughout Georgia. Yeah.
I tell you
a lot
what,
of
I
races.
cannot wait for this to be over because it's just out of control.
That's the thing, and I'm sure all these folks that's running right now will not sleep a wink tonight.
No, I'm sure they won't.
No, won't sleep a wink. But anyway, I don't know, and maybe they'll send me here in a minute across the tell-top machine how many has voted up to this point in Towns County. Do y'all know in Union County?
Yeah, I got the numbers. Hang on for a minute. Let me get it pulled up here. In Union County, there are 22,627 registered voters,
Right.
and 4,286 have voted, 20.4%. Towns County is a little better percentage-wise. They've got 11,787 registered, 2,443 have voted, so that's 23.2%.
Right.
So pretty decent for a primary that's not hooked into a presidential primary.
Right.
Because you look at the last numbers, 2020, that we did them both together in 2020, so it had bigger turnout.
And keep in mind that historically, about half the people vote early and half the people vote on Election Day, give or take a little bit.
I do. I
And
vote on
also
Election Day.
keep in mind there are 2,000 more registered voters in Union County this time than there was last election
So
cycle
half
4 years
votes
ago.
early, half votes on Election Day, and then
Right.
the other half votes at 3 a.m. by mail, right?
That's
Steven?
the
Is that what-
Democrats.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's the
got it.
Democrats, yeah.
And here's the thing, Rob. You keep saying, okay, there's nobody to vote on the Republican side, so you Democrats can sign up and vote on. What are you trying to do, man?
No. There's nobody on the Democratic ballot. So if you want to have a say in who your sheriff's going to be, you have to vote in the primary.
I mean, let's think back on history. I mean, like the rule of thumb, the Democrats so far, their voting has not been very good on their choice. So don't you think we ought to just leave them at home?
Am I going to be the communist now?
Apparently, you're in the gun side.
Patrick. What?
Since I
Come
got
on,
the
man.
44 laying on the table here, so
I mean,
No, Patrick, Stephen, I know this is math and it's complicated for you, so try to follow
no,
me,
it's,
okay?
it's black and white. It's like,
So-
oh, God, here comes the kid that can't bat. Oh, he's got a bat. We got the bases loaded, and he can't bat.
So the last two presidential elections, 82% of the voters, roughly, have voted for Donald Trump in Union County. So I know out of every 100 additional people I get to go vote, 82 of them are going to be Republicans theoretically. So I want as
Theoretically.
pretty darn good
Theoretically.
Yeah. So I want as many people to go vote as possible because
If you're a Republican. Can we just say that?
Yeah, sure.
If you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat,
Fine.
stay at home.
Well, you want those people to have a say in the races that are going to be decided.
No, we don't.
You
Look what
do-
they
you
did
do.
with
Why
look
they-
what they done with Obama.
The sheriff is their sheriff too.
The only Democrat up here is Harry, and he's on vacation this week, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know?
Where did he go? Anybody know?
But do they elect good people though? So do you, I'm kind of with you on that. It's like, why would you want people who elect bad people to vote?
I'm like I said,
We'll
it's
find
like
out tomorrow night.
bases loaded, and here comes Packy to bat, and he can't even swing the bat. And it's like, oh, we're going down, folks. We're going down. It's over with. I always hate that.
Yeah, well, it'll be a fun day tomorrow.
Now, you still involved with the Republican Party in Union County?
I'm not officially on the board anymore. No, I'm still a member and I still stay active in it. But no, I'm not.
But now y'all kept Pat's buddy on. What's his name?
My buddy?
Yeah, the one you like so much that did the speech and you've been griping about.
What? I'm not following you. I don't know who you're
I'm not
talking
sure who
about.
that is either.
Some guy that was voting illegally or something, and they still got him on there.
Oh, Brian Pritchard.
Oh, Brian.
Yeah, y'all
He's
still.
not my buddy. It's number one.
Oh, is he not?
Number
He's
two,
not my
he's
friend.
been thrown off of the state party.
Right.
Yeah, he
So
was
it's been resolved the way it should have been resolved the day they found out that he was guilty.
Oh, okay.
You know.
So you're happy now.
Yeah, I'm pleased.
Oh, okay.
He didn't just get kicked out. He got resoundingly kicked out. It was
120 something to
20 something.
20, yeah, I
like
think.
23, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he got resoundingly kicked out.
So how bad was it? How bad when you got kicked out? What was the vote?
I didn't get kicked out. I just resigned. I took my toys and went home.
It involved tar and feathers.
Yeah, it was about. It was. I saw it coming, and I said, "I'm out of here."
I don't need this. Oh, I need this. This is all I need. I don't need nothing else. I'm
Yeah.
leaving. Oh, wait, I need this ashtray. Yeah, I
Right.
need this ashtray.
You asked Harry where Harry was.
Yeah.
And the speculation is he's in Chicago because the Democratic National Committee was meeting to talk about the convention plans, and
So
they
that's where he's
invited
at.
him to come as the keynote speaker.
But I heard otherwise. I heard that Ayatollah Khomeini has announced 5 days of mourning for the death of the president in the helicopter crash, and Harry's going to be gone for 5 days. I mean, is that not pretty obvious to everybody what Harry's doing?
Maybe.
then?
I don't know. So, okay, let's get to break. We can talk a little bit more about that. There's all kinds of speculations going on about the crash. I have no idea. I ain't been following it. It's the weekend. I actually took off and just goofed off all weekend. I ain't paying no attention to nothing. I do that sometimes.
You need to every now and then.
Yeah. So anyway, but we're back to reality. We want to thank More Insurance Services for bringing you the show today. They got 3 locations, 828-389-4000. Give them a call. Let them give you a quote. I think you'll find out that they can save you a lot of money. We'll be right back.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. Sheriff Ken Henderson can take some comfort in the political science of the area. Towns and Union County voters lean heavily toward incumbents. You'd have to go back further than a decade to find a county-wide candidate who was voted out. But some locals in Towns County are predicting the election for sheriff tomorrow is going to be a close one. And one of those is challenger J.R. Murray.
Oh, absolutely. I do. I mean, I don't know the true statistics, but we each have our group that we have the following of, that we have the support from, and then there's probably the 30 or 40% that are going to actually make the decision on who's going to be in office.
By the 30 to 40%, Murray is referring to undecideds, people he describes as move-ins or are new to the area. His campaign has been about unifying the county and offering his brand of leadership, and he hopes that issue is important to those voters. Murray, of course, is employed by the Hiawassee City Police, which has had its public squabbles with Henderson's command and vice versa. For his part, Henderson is not into analyzing his level of support or where it comes from. His view is that the people elected him in 2020 to clean up the illegal drug trade, and he says he's done that and then some. So he reasons you can't do better than that.
There's no way to know in politics where it's going. We're just running a race. We running on our record. I think I've done way more than what I promised to the people. I've kept my promises, and I told them what I was going to do in my first 4, and I've done it and more. So it's that's what I've done, if I'm elected, I'll continue to do the job as I've been doing, and I'll improve on it everywhere that I can.
Henderson became sheriff in 2020 by winning a runoff by 38 votes. Election Supervisor Rachel Edwards reports that about 2,300 people voted early in Towns County. That's out of a little more than 10,000 registered voters. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten.
Don't miss the Young Harris Water Sports and RVs Boat and RV Show this weekend and spring into deals on all boats and RVs. Check out the latest Grand Design RVs with Grand Design reps on site, along with Godfrey pontoons, Hurricane deck boats, and more. Do not miss out on the sale this weekend. Free food, fun, and prizes. Friday and Saturday at Young Harris Water Sports and RVs Boat and RV Show. 3676 U.S. Highway 76 in Young Harris. Come spring into the season with us. Don't miss it. Let's go!
Our mountain roads are busier than ever, which has led to more accidents. Unfortunately, insurance companies are not in the business of being fair. They're in the business of making money. I'm Daniel Duello, and I know because I used to train insurance adjusters on exactly how to do this. Now the Duello Law Firm in North Georgia works to ensure that you're treated fairly. For a free consultation, find us at duellolaw.com. That's DUELLO law.com.
You lay on it. You jump off it. You set sail from it. Your dock makes you happy. And Shores & More in Blairsville wants to make sure it brings you happiness for years. Search Shores & More on the internet to learn about new aluminum construction, boat lifts, jet ski ports, and more. Shores & More makes dock owning even better on Notley, Chatoog, and Blue Ridge. Yes, docks improve value, but they're also a ton of fun. So let's get started with Shores & More on the Murphy Highway. So how do you know your tax resolution specialist is good at what she does? It's when other CPAs call and say,
"Help, Debbie! I don't know how to battle the IRS like you do."
North Georgia Tax Solutions just recently took over a case and saved the client $82,000. Debbie did it and continues to do it for her clients.
Call Debbie Snelling at North Georgia Tax Solutions, whether it's hundreds or millions of dollars you owe. Call 706-745-3856 in Blairsville.
Looking for buying or selling real estate in the mountains? The Rick Andrews Real Estate Team is here to help. Our team of experts will guide you through the real estate process in the Northeast Georgia, Western North Carolina mountains from the moment you inquire until our last meeting. We're here to make buying and selling a rewarding experience. Visit callrickandrews.com to see our listings or call the Rick Andrews Real Estate Team at 828-557-9139. 828-557-9139.
Linda, I've got to take extra time for lunch to grab my supplements. I wish I could go before work.
Actually, you can. Did you hear S&S Smoothies and Supplements in Blairsville is now open at 6 a.m.?
6? In the morning?
Yep, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. weekdays. It's perfect for hospital workers, teachers, or anyone who has to be at work early or stay late. And S&S Smoothies has tons of new products, smoothie flavors, and more. One other thing, they're now open until 8 Saturday, too, at the Merchants Walk in Blairsville.
The Morning Dish! At the beginning of a new week, people see things differently, like why they're locked into their monster insurance carrier and paying higher premiums than their next-door neighbor. If that's you, you need to speak with More Insurance Services, an independent agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. We got a caller on the phone. We got a caller on the line wanting to ask a question to the world-famous Pat Malone.
No, we do. We got Brian this morning.
Good morning, Brian. How are you, brother?
Doing well. How about you guys?
Doing good. Keep it clean, man. We got our beat button, but it's delayed.
I'm delayed, too. I'm kind of old, so I'm definitely delayed.
What question you got?
I got a question about the registered voters in Union County.
Right.
I just seried it, and it says there's 24,632 residents in Union County. And you guys said, or Pat said, there were 22,000-something registered voters. So there's only about a 10% non-registered voters in Union County, which includes everybody under the age of 18 and et cetera. I'm just curious about that number.
The census number that you got, the 24,000 number, is from 2020. So there's a big lag in the census numbers. The registered voters number is up to date as of last Friday.
Up to date as last Friday, but have they gone through the rolls and everybody that's passed on or whatever? whatever? and
Yeah.
then take them off?
Yeah, the Secretary of State does that because there's a law that requires them to do that periodically. I think it's every 24 months. I want to say it's either 2 years or 3 years. They go through and do a purge.
What is the total residency of Union County right now?
Well, nobody knows for sure because the last real number was the 2020 census. The Census Bureau projects what's going on, and they're saying it's about 27,500.
And keep in mind, every election cycle, we are adding 2,000 new registered voters. So the population growth in Union County has been pretty prolific.
And that's dead or alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, y'all Union County's rocking and rolling.
It
man.
really is, yeah. Yeah, we might have to put up another traffic light somewhere sometime soon.
I reckon
we'll be up to like 3.
Is it Chicago or which was the big city? They're taking all the traffic lights down because the homeless people are stealing the copper out of them. That's really they're taking them down, putting stop signs up because they're stealing the copper out of them.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
That'll work really well.
Yeah, I'm all for it, man. I don't even stop for them things anyway if ain't nobody coming. Do you?
Well, only if I'm driving a school bus, I hope, Stephen.
Anyway, the big election's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we're all going to be here with live streaming or live on the radio. What time are we going on?
Tomorrow night, some of us are going to be here.
I'll be here.
To give
I'll be
results, serious radio, not comedic radio.
I was invited.
What are you talking about?
Unlike some other people, Patrick.
Yeah.
It's my show.
Oh, girl,
this is
baby girl. Oh, really?
Yeah, Pat, I think your eyelashes is getting in your way, man.
This is an invitation-only show.
You're really upset that I'm coming, aren't you?
You're not coming. If you're coming, I'm not coming.
And Puddin' is taking bets, folks. Call in.
Yeah.
Put your money
Puddin'-
on yes
Puddin's
or no.
in the middle. He doesn't know whose microphone to turn on.
So, Puddin', whose microphone are you going to turn
That
on?
would be hilarious. Like, who would Puddin listen to?
Yeah.
Pat or Steven?
Yeah.
Puddin', who would you listen to?
Pat.
Are you serious? You won't after
I'm
the
just
show?
kidding. Come on, I'm going to cut everybody on.
That's why he selected me, because he is serious.
Yeah.
Hey, this could be
He's
an
not-
audition for the Trump-Biden debate, because Biden's insisting the microphones get cut off when it's not your turn to talk.
Yeah.
So this could
this
be an
could be
audition
good
for a big
practice.
job. Yeah.
Very good practice.
Puddin',
Hey,
you
today-
don't have to eat soup the rest of your life, do you, son?
I already do. I already do.
I thought
Today
it was
is
ramen
a
noodles.
big day, though.
Yeah.
It's the Lamar Paris's chief of staff's birthday.
Really?
Larry Garrett.
Larry
has got
Garrett.
a birthday today.
Well, happy birthday, Larry.
And he is joined by the greatest Chamber of Commerce CEO ever, Cindy Williams, has a birthday today.
Really?
Too. She's over there in Bartow in Cartersville,
Yeah.
running that chamber. But she was here good many years.
Cartersville, that's where they got that big junkyard, ain't it?
I don't know about
See?
junkyard, Steven.
He relates places by the junkyards or the parts stores.
Well, it's my world.
How many Camaros are on blocks in that county? Oh, it's that county. They got 25.
Yeah.
No, there's a huge junkyard over there. I do believe. Well,
be.
anyway, happy birthday to them.
Yeah.
And
Larry's
so-
a great guy, so I hope he's having a great birthday.
We also
right
had one come in on our YouTube chat there. Want to wish Josh Caldwell with, I think it says KCI. Is that right, Lee?
It is right.
KCI right here next door. Happy birthday, Josh Caldwell.
Happy birthday
Cool.
to you.
Cool.
Yeah.
One of the great singers of all time was born today, Joe Cocker.
Joe
Leave
Cocker.
your hat on.
Yeah.
You can leave your hat on. And I got friends. How's that go?
The best Joe Cocker song was on Saturday Night Live, man. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
When he
no
and
doubt.
Belushi did it side by side.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, that was the best, no
Yeah.
doubt. But anyway.
Nobody knows who this guy is. Bill Hewitt. Any guesses?
Yeah, the Hewitt Packard machine.
This time you're right.
Yeah,
You
I know
that?
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah.
smart.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
was with David Packard in the garage inventing printer.
Yeah.
It was a detached garage behind one of their houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't
looks
the
like
printer
shed.
either. It
Is
was
it-
the calculator.
Does
Right.
people use paper anymore, though? I mean, is that not kind of going to the...
Yeah, it really is. It's printing is that used to be my business, so they're dropping about 9% every year.
Yeah.
And it's Xerox and HP and all those guys are
Like fax. Does
losing money
anybody
like crazy.
fax anymore?
The medical profession still faxes, but HIPAA law requires the doctors to fax your data back and forth for some ungodly known reason. They can't email
Well, it's
it. They gotta
government.
fax it. Yeah.
Yep, the government.
So,
Yep. Stay
but
up
other
to
than
date.
that, no, nobody faxes anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that's a fax.
That's a fax.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm so excited about getting to hang out with Pat Malone tomorrow night. What time's this thing kick off anyway?
Be here
9:30.
Yeah. we'll probably get started around 10. So if you get here at 9:30, that'll work.
Pat, if you just said like, "Well, sure, we'd love to have you," he wouldn't come.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
but now I'm
the
coming.
fact that you say no, we don't want you, he's going to come.
Yeah, I
now.
know. I should use that.
Okay, so we got the sheriff's race will be settled tomorrow in Towns and Union, right?
Unless there's a runoff, yeah, but yeah, theoretically.
And they
you
could, okay, how many people's running in Union County?
3 for sheriff.
So they could possibly be a union, runoff. In Towns, there's 2, so there will not be a runoff.
That's correct.
And then we got 3 running for the
Clerk of courts.
Clerk of court.
That could be a runoff.
That could be a
Although I doubt it. I mean, my prediction is not a runoff in that one.
And then we got Dick Mills running
against Stan Gunter.
Yeah.
So that's only 2 there.
That'll be decided.
Right.
And there's only 2 in the Union County Commissioners Republican ballot. So that'll be decided.
And and then the commissioner will go on till the
in November
main election.
That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
And that will be the only local one in Union County that's contested in November. And
Right.
there won't be any, my understanding, in Towns County.
No, I
'Cause there
think
were
Towns is done.
Yeah.
I think there were only, in the early voting, there were only like 17 Democrats that voted or pulled Democrat ballots.
I don't know what's on the Democrat ballot.
They wanted to answer the non-binding referendum questions.
Yeah, like
There's
abortion and all that.
There's a bunch of questions on the ballot this year, yeah.
And that really, all that does is just, what does that basically do? Because there's a lot on the Republican side, too. I mean, talking about.
Gives the two parties a feeling of where people are on those issues that they're asking about.
It's basically a poll taken by the state legislature,
Right.
for lack of better terms, but it's pretty accurate because they're getting people who actually bother to show up and vote,
Right.
as opposed to sending anybody in the world a text saying, "Do you support whatever?" So.
Right. I had them pulled up. I can't remember what some of the questions. I know one of them was talking about the gaming, if it should be voted on through the state. I remember
Right.
that. And then one was about hand counting the ballots. I remember that.
Yeah.
And
One was about going back to paper and pencil on the ballot.
I'm all for that.
That's not going to happen.
No, I know it, but
They can't do it. With 7 million registered voters in the state, we'd be like a third world country. We'd be 3
we
weeks
are
after.
a third world country, Pat.
Well, that's true. In some degree, we are.
Yeah,
But
we're there.
We'd be 3 weeks after the election date before we knew who won.
Well, it'd be like 2020.
It'd be like Fulton County.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll be back.
Pecky's like a bulldog. He gets his teeth into something, he's not letting go. He's just staying after it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his next question is, if the election was so good, why do we need adjustments?
Exactly. Why did we need to change anything?
Yeah.
If the election was so clean, right?
Yeah.
Iran's president, foreign minister, others official confirmed dead. So how many people actually died in the helicopter and who blew it out of the sky?
I think it was 5 or 6 died in the helicopter.
Was it?
The president, basically their foreign minister, bodyguard, the air crew. So, yeah, 5, 6 maybe.
Yeah.
3 helicopters total were flying, and only that one went down.
Right.
And let me tell you, that was one bad dude that died, the president, Razi. He's murdered, raped, tortured thousands of Iranians.
Right.
He's tortured and raped women for not covering their head on the sidewalk. So he's not a good man. So really don't lose any sleep tonight over the fact that he's left us.
No, I didn't lose any sleep anyway. I don't even know this guy, but I know what you're saying. It's funny how the good Lord takes care of things, but I don't know.
Yep.
There's a lot of speculation going on with this already.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
think about it. There was a flight of 3, like Rob said.
Right.
Only one of them fell out of or crashed into the mountain. The other 2 were flying at the same altitude.
Right.
Why did they not crash into the mountain?
Well, they had a better pilot, the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what were they doing flying in fog?
In what?
In fog.
Yeah, it was very foggy.
Well,
Bad weather.
Yeah, well, some people can actually fly in fog.
Well, and some things just break. You know, engines do mechanically break from time to time, and being in a helicopter over the mountains is not when you want that to happen. But yeah, they're going to probably be. There's probably already propaganda that as Pat said earlier, Israel shot him out of the sky. We helped Israel shoot him out of the sky.
Well,
Who knows?
Think about it. How many days ago did Iran send the missiles into Israel?
Yeah.
Not
it was
been
just
that long
4
ago.
days ago.
Well, I mean, of course, if he blowed it out of the sky, they'd be some kind of debris from the bomb or whatever it is, you know. But
Yeah, there would.
Now,
There's
wait
a
a
lot.
minute. Wait a minute. You don't watch those Tom Clancy novels about the paper bombs that disintegrate, leave no trace?
Hey, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
And now we got directed energy weapons. There are laser guns out there that could bring one down, believe it or not.
Yeah, I believe it.
They have to be mounted on a ship, but which would be kind of hard to get up there in those mountains. But SEAL Team 6 can do anything, so you never know.
We can bring our own conspiracy.
But I don't know. I watched TV when that happens, you know, like some of them Star Trek movies and stuff like that. And
yeah.
I didn't hear anything going, whoa, 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 because it always does that, you know.
Right.
Whoa,
So,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that?
Star Trek or Star Wars is a good educational program.
But the sky did light up in bright blue somewhere over there, and they claimed it was a meteor that did it, but I bet you it was a secret ray gun. That shot the helicopter down.
You're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, brother, that's what happened.
I got to go back before they get infected here. Get out of here. You guys are
So what do
breeding
you
ground.
think's going to happen now? Is somebody's going to take this guy's place? What's going to happen?
So the vice president of Iran automatically takes over for a period of 50-some days, in which time they'll hold a new election. You want to talk about a valid election,
right?
To elect his replacement, and it's kind of a big deal because he was supposedly going to be the replacement for the Ayatollah Khomeini when he dies,
right?
And that's the real leader of Iran, right? So now there's speculation that the current Ayatollah's son may take that position.
And he's probably a
might
nice
quote
guy,
unquote win the election because oh yeah, I'm sure he's a wonderful person.
Right.
Like to have him over for coffee for sure. So he'll probably be the president, and you got father and son running the joint, and that'll be great. Especially if you're female in Iran, it'll be.
Oh, they hate him.
It'll be really great. Yeah.
No rights whatsoever.
No. Nope.
I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see. Because people saying this could be the start of World War III. This could be the start of World War III.
I don't think this is it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Pass on that.
You pass on that?
Yeah, I don't think that one's legitimate enough to include it in our conspiracy theory.
And it could have just been an accident, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could have been the good Lord just flinged him right out of the sky with a pling.
I'm going with the aliens. I think they stepped in.
You think they come down?
Yeah, they said enough of this.
I wonder what he's doing right now.
I'm guessing he's not with 72 virgins. I don't know. He might be, but I'm guessing he's probably not.
I think they might have.
If he is,
there were some letters missing there. I think it was a 72-year-old virgin.
Alex Jones, his tweet on that.
Uh-oh.
Which he always has an interesting
yeah.
perspective. He says, I've confirmed that all the satellite weather data for the day of the Iranian president's crash has been removed. Over a month ago, I warned that the world should expect the attempted assassination of all leaders supporting Russia's war in Ukraine. A week ago, they shot FICO 5 times. Now the Iranian president is dead. This is not a coincidence, and more action will come. This is shadow war plunging us towards world war.
Well, if Alex Jones said it,
I'm up there.
It must be true.
Yeah.
Hey, see what Cat Turd said. Can you
You laugh about that.
Can you
You
check?
laugh about that, Ron.
Cat turd.
Yeah,
I'm
check-
sorry.
check
He
Cat
lost me
Turd.
with Sandy Hook. That was a bit much for me. But
Yeah.
They
yeah,
were
we need
all
to see what he
actors.
says. See
Yeah.
what Cat Turd says. We definitely want to know what he says because that's more accurate, I think.
Well, anything named Cat Turd's got to be accurate.
I
too.
love that
mean,
guy.
See, this is the reason you're not going to be on the show tomorrow night.
Cat Turd's most recent thing is the U.S. government needs to do what Elon Musk did. Fire 90% of its workforce. Believe me, you wouldn't even notice.
I'm with him
Well, I
on
agree with
that.
that, yeah.
We'd have
Okay,
more
well, no,
money in
here
our
he is.
pocket.
Here, Cat Turd. He says the reason so many people have to speculate what happened in the Iranian helicopter crash is because every government in the world lies to their people, and all legacy media is state-run propaganda. When we finally do get a leader like Trump who tells the truth, you see what they do to him.
Okay.
Right.
What are they doing to him?
Well, they got
I thought those wounds were self-inflicted.
What's the guy up there that's on trial, or his key witness?
The liar that lied
Oh,
about
no,
lying.
he tells-
About lying. I mean, Michael
Oh,
Cohen.
wait a minute.
Oh, man.
He said he wasn't lying this time.
Well, but he lied under oath last time about lying.
Yeah, but he said he reformed.
But he
He's
lied
not going to
about-
do that anymore.
But
Okay, we can trust that.
He had a double dare across his heart and Boy Scout oath.
Now,
thing,
you hear
too.
Pat Malone. That's why I need to be here tomorrow. Not.
I got that covered, Stephen. It'll be all right.
They caught him in more lies, man.
They caught him on lies on the stand. They got him on Friday.
Did you
He's
talk
lying
to
again.
Trump? No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Well,
No,
wait
you
a minute.
didn't.
You called about Trump, but you were texting right before and after about a 14-year-old kid that was making prank phone calls to you, and you wanted the Secret Service to take care of the 14-year-old kid.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. You can't be doing both at the same time in a minute-and-a-half conversation.
And
so,
then they have some stuff on there where they had him actually recorded where he said he was going to take Trump down regardless. It didn't matter what.
Oh, yeah, and he's selling T-shirts with Trump behind bars. I mean,
Yeah.
if there has ever been any more example of lawfare, right, this trial is it, along with the one in Atlanta where Fannie Willis paid, hiring her boyfriend to prosecute Trump so they can go on vacations together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 2 cases, both of them fraudulent as can
Well,
be.
now, them
Does that
two-
answer your question, Pat?
No.
Fannie Willis and what's his name? That's
I forgot it. Wade something.
What's the guy's on?
Her
That's
boyfriend.
anyway. You're just talking about. Are they not second choice on the CNN debate? They're coming up to be the moderator.
Fannie Willis?
And then what's the guy on?
No, it's Jake Tapper and
Yeah, but if they fall out, I think they want Fannie Willis and then the guy that's
and
second.
Wade, her boyfriend.
No.
Cohen, Michael Cohen.
Michael Cohen.
There
I
you
think
go.
that's their second.
That would be
choice.
fair.
That's the other reason you can't come on the show tomorrow night.
Wow.
We're trying to report real results. We're
I'm
not
just
trying
telling
to
you. What would be
report-
worse, though? I mean, the guy they got right now is just about as bad. He hates Trump.
Oh, they all do.
Well, let's take a break. Hold on. We got to take a break. More Insurance Services, 828-389-4000. Love them folks. They can save you a lot of money. Give them a call. Let them give you a quote, and we'll be right back.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Now you can find more insurance in Blairsville on Highway 515 across the street from the Home Depot. Call 706-745-2139 for a fast and accurate quote.
We all know Union General Hospital for helping those of us who are getting up in age. But their affiliate, Union General Child Care, is the place for little ones and future scholars. Their pre-K program is now accepting enrollment for the 2024-2025 school year. Availability is limited, but tuition is free through the state-funded program. Again, enroll your child now for the 2024-2025 pre-K program. Call Union General Child Care at 706-439-6840 to sign up.
Property values are increasing, so why not protect your biggest investment, your home, with a Green Tree metal roof? Obviously, a metal roof is stronger and longer lasting than shingles, but Green Tree Metals uses the cool chemistry Axo Nobel paint system that comes with a lifetime film integrity warranty against cracking and peeling. Learn why you should ask your contractor to install a Green Tree metal roof at greentreemetals.com.
Green Tree Metal, coolest roof around.
Don't miss the Young Harris Water Sports and RVs Boat and RV Show this weekend and spring into deals on all boats and RVs. Check out the latest Grand Design RVs with Grand Design reps on site, along with Godfrey pontoons, Hurricane deck boats, and more. Do not miss out on the sale this weekend. Free food, fun, and prizes. Friday and Saturday at Young Harris Water Sports and RVs Boat and RV Show. 3676 U.S. Highway 76 in Young Harris. Come spring into the season with us. Don't miss it.
Let's go!
Looking for something to do this summer? Mountain Regional Library System is gearing up for our summer reading program. June and July will be full of events for all ages. We'll have jugglers, hula dancers, animals, and more. We'll also have reading challenges and prizes. All events are free and open to the public. Don't have a library card? We can sign you up for one. Check out www.mountainlibrary.com/events for a full calendar.
Hey, it's Judy from Blairsville Eye Care. At Dr. Hollier's practice, we want to get to know our patients personally so that your eye care and eyewear fit your passion. Whether you're heading to the car shows, reeling in that trophy fish, or hitting balls at the driving range, our goal is always to make sure your eyewear fits your lifestyle. And there's nothing wrong with looking good, too. Call us today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hollier at 706-745-2020 or visit our website at blairsvilleeyecare.com.
The Morning Dish. You can't blame Stephen Phillips for your business insurance going up 25% this year, but you can still do something about it. Business owners, you need to talk business with More Insurance Services, your mountain insurance agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, we're back with you. We got the presidential debate coming up, and they've got, what's the guy's name that hates Trump so bad?
Everybody in the media?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I understand that Trump actually asked for drug tests before the debate. Y'all heard that?
Yes.
Well, that's a good idea.
He's afraid Joe's going to be all jacked up for, last an hour
Well,
or however long the debate's going to be.
Have y'all seen the pictures of him, though? Like, they'll have it, he'll be there and his eyes are kind of saggy, and then when he's on the other times his eyes are wide open.
Like Trump? Are you talking about Trump?
No, I'm talking about Biden.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you look from 4 years ago to now, it is amazing the difference in the man's face.
Yeah.
And it just, if you ever had a family member, in all seriousness, go through dementia or Alzheimer's, it does change the look on their face. And Joe Biden looks just like my grandpa that had Alzheimer's. I mean, there's just no doubt. And he did not look like that 4 years ago.
It's almost like it's another person.
The body double.
Dark brand.
We've now heard from the alternate universe.
Oh, man. Could you imagine being the guy they picked, though? You look just like Joe Biden.
The funny thing about it is, have you ever
You know
looked-
who they picked? The banjo player from Deliverance.
There you go.
As a grown-up.
That is, yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever looked into, like, the masks that they have, though?
Yeah, it's frightening.
You can't tell. You cannot. If you look into people who are good at that, and the best people on, say, like YouTube or something like that, and see they look just like. And then you're gonna tell me that the government can't do that and wouldn't do that?
Have you seen the AI videos of Donald Trump endorsing candidates in the Union County GOP race and Joe Biden endorsing candidates in the local race? It's frightening because it looks real, it sounds real. And trust me,
who did the AI?
Oh, it
ones?
depends on it. I mean, Donald Trump endorsed Sean Dyer, and the Biden one I saw, I think, endorsed Doug Lloyd. So, but it could be anybody. It's not.
That's amazing
real.
what they can do with that. And it's a little bit scary. So you need to.
You are not going to know what to believe anymore.
Well, the scary thing about it is we're talking to somebody. Who was it? Who was in here talking about that? It was a government official. You get a call as like an older person. Oh, your granddaughter's in the Union County jail or whatever, or it's her calling. Hi, Grandma. And all they got to do, like we did this the other day. What number is it on our thing there? Is it Z, Stephen?
I can't tell. Y'all got the pinnacle of manliness, and I strive every day to be more like him. Packy is the pinnacle of manliness, and I strive every day to be more like him.
That was how much?
You made a button.
How much? Oh, accidentally. I didn't mean to. Yeah. Just kind of it's ended up there somehow, But no, you uploaded a minute of his voice?
Yeah,
30
not even
seconds
about
of his
35
voice,
seconds.
and then we just could make him say whatever we wanted. We did make him say all kinds of stuff that hasn't been released yet.
Could you do one of those for Tuesday night?
Yes,
we could do that.
But the funny thing about it is Joe Biden, you don't even have to.
Over $1.3 billion.
I can't even hear that.
You can't hear that?
No.
So 300 billion trillion
That's a lot of money. I know that's
a lot of money.
Yeah. Yep. That's a lot of money.
I would say how much money that is, but I don't have the beeper button.
I don't know. I think it's crazy.
Blank ton of money.
I think everybody's wanting to watch the debate. I don't know if it's going to happen or not.
I just can't fathom that Biden could survive it, but if they juice him up enough, maybe he can.
Why would it not happen, Steve?
Well, because if their stand-in actually had the flu or something, I mean, anything could happen. Yeah.
So do you think he'll get drug tests or no? You don't think he'll do that? So what were some of Biden's? I've been kind of out. What were some of his demands? It was like
no audience.
No, okay, gotcha.
And
But that kind of makes sense.
That's how it used to be back in the day on
Yeah,
TV and stuff.
yeah.
Whatever.
No, only the first presidential debate
Okay.
did not have an audience. Everyone since then has.
So why does he not want an audience?
Because he doesn't want the crowd cheering for Trump and booing him.
Yeah.
So, and then the other big one is the microphone has to be cut off as soon as your time is. So if you have a minute to respond, somebody like Puddin is going to hit the kill switch is the minute your time's up. And that goes back to the first Trump-Biden debate where Trump did not do himself any favors in that debate, and he kept over-talking Biden, but too much so in that one.
Yeah.
Well, see, to me, that makes sense on both of those cases because it gives you an opportunity to hear what each candidate has to say on the subject at hand without the audience, without the other guy talking over him.
Well, they've both threatened to beat each other up, so I think it should be a cage match, like UFC, no gloves, no, just
entirely different.
No,
you can
no
have an
rules.
audience for that.
Whoever comes out alive is the president.
Yeah,
I think that would be.
They actually, Pat Malone and Harry is going to have one of them cage matches right up to the end, and it didn't happen.
Well, think about it. Biden could have Corn Pop in his corner, rubbing his shoulders and being his cut man.
I really do. I think everybody wants to watch to see Biden just tumble over himself, and I'd like to see the drug test myself because I really do believe that they shoot him up with something. There's no way, because when he did the thing the other night, he was strong at the beginning, and then he just kind of faded as the night went on.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know. Hey, we're going to give away some. What we got, Puddin'?
Oh, we got some Papa's Pizza to go.
Do we?
We do.
Okay.
Don't you like the way I do that? Hey, Puddin', what we got? And it's like a
You woke him up.
30-second delay.
We got a lot of
taking a good nap, Stephen. You interrupted one of the really good naps.
Like a shock,
Hey, we got some comments up here. Any good comments?
Hold
on. Let's get to a break. We'll read them.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
In Hayesville, you can find more insurance services on Highway 64 West, near 69. Call 828-389-4000 for a fast and accurate quote.
Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones. A better solution for basic vehicle service has come to the mountains. Quick Lane at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville is your go-to place for routine auto maintenance for all vehicle makes and models. Get extraordinary service from expert technicians and take advantage of our low-price tire guarantee at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville and jjfordhayesville.com.
Jackie Jones Ford.
Surprise your family and guests tonight with the best and freshest selection of seafood anywhere. If you haven't been by Margarita Jack's in Hayesville, then you're about the only one. Their customers are raving about snow crab legs, shrimp, oysters, lobster, fresh fish, and more. How do you place an order? Easy. LakeChatoogaSeafood.com. That's LakeChatoogaSeafood.com. Just a quick trip up 175 to Hayesville. From the ocean to the mountains, that's Lake Chatoog Seafood at Margarita Jack's Marina tonight.
Whether you need a cart to ride around the campground, a neighborhood cruiser, or a utility vehicle for the yard, North Georgia Golf Carts has you covered. Our family-owned company of almost 20 years offers a full-service department for all major brands, a complete line of parts and accessories, pickup and delivery service, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. North Georgia Golf Carts is here to make your life easier. Call 706-896-8835 or stop by at 3850 Highway 76. Here at North Georgia Golf Carts, our aim is to keep you rolling.
Your Feel Better starts here.
Your Feel Better starts with Healthy Smiles by Dr. B in Hayesville. Are you afraid or embarrassed to smile because of decayed or discolored teeth? Dr. B uses the latest white fillings, all porcelain crowns, and laser teeth whitening. Visit HealthySmilesByDRB.com and get the beautiful smile you've always wanted, so you can start feeling better about yourself. Call 828-360-3999 to make an appointment.
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
Morning Dish! Unlike the telephone company, you've got choices in the mountains for auto insurance. And when you deal with an independent agent, you've got even more. And choices mean savings. Speak with a local neighbor at More Insurance Services.
Chicken wings. I want chicken wings tomorrow night.
From Papa's?
Yeah.
Lobster.
Yeah. Chicken wings. Y'all gonna get pizza? I want chicken wings. All right, we're gonna give away some Papa's Pizza to go right here on the Morning Dish, and we have got a question of the day. What we got, Pat?
I'm looking for it. We got a weird question. How many fingers does Mickey Mouse have on each hand?
How many fingers does Mickey Mouse have on each hand? All together or just per hand?
Per hand.
Per hand.
Per hand.
I know which finger he gave Stephen Phillips the last time
But
he was
don't
at Disney
count, 'cause
World.
706-379-9770. 706-379-9770. And don't forget tomorrow night. Tomorrow is the big election. Y'all need to get out and vote. And we've got some of the statistics here. We don't know how accurate they are, but anyway, tomorrow is a big day. And have you voted yet?
I did. I voted the first day.
Yeah, and I know Pat's going in tomorrow to vote. And then have you, Packy?
I'll probably vote at 3 a.m.
Hey,
Mail in.
Yeah.
I am proof that the system to take people off the rolls works, because I got my notification that I was no longer a registered voter in Georgia.
Well, it's a funny thing to me. You still got a Union County tag on your car.
Well, there's some things you got to keep for prosperity.
I'm going to vote tomorrow. Yep. I don't know why. I just the day of.
I'm like you. I vote on the day of all the time. I don't
You're
mind
a
it early.
traditionalist. That's how traditionalists vote.
I figure I could get hit by a bus at any time, and I want my vote to count before I auger in. So
Yeah.
I vote the first possible minute I can get to vote. Plus, I didn't wait in line. I walked right in that new building. I was the only person there. I walked right up and voted in 2 minutes.
All right, who we got,
Piece of cake.
Puddin'?
We got Sean this morning.
Hey, Sean, what are you doing?
Not a whole lot. How you doing?
I'm good. Where are you calling from?
Hayesville.
Hayesville, North Carolina. All right. Well, good deal. How's the weather over there?
Nice and sunny this morning.
Are
Hasn't
you-
been too great the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, I know it. Are you a big Mickey Mouse fan?
Not so much.
Nah, me neither. How many fingers and toes does this cat have or mouse have?
Fingers only.
Fingers only.
3.
Nope.
3 fingers?
Nope.
He's
You
got-
want another attempt?
Yeah, give us another shot.
4.
Yay, you won.
All right.
That's not right. 3's right.
No, he only has 4 fingers.
He's got 3 fingers and a thumb.
Well, that's not a finger.
So has he got 4 fingers and a thumb?
He's got 4 fingers, no thumb.
Oh, he's got 3 fingers and a thumb.
Oh,
See,
geez.
that's why you need me here tomorrow night. You're
Sean, do you see what I got to put up with every day?
so stupid.
I see that.
But you won. What Sean? What does he got to do?
Swing by the station and pick it up. Do you know where we're located?
I do.
All right.
Do you think Mickey Mouse has got 3 fingers and a thumb or 4 fingers
I think it's 3 fingers
and a thumb?
and a thumb.
That's what I think. Not Pat Malone. Nope, he got 4 fingers.
Somebody in the you hear that person in the background? He's a Democrat.
All right, man. Thank you for calling.
All right, thank you.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
There you go. I reckon Big Biden come to Atlanta, man. He had a ticker tape parade, and everybody's out standing on the sidewalks waiting for him to come in. Did y'all see all that?
Oh, yeah.
Just block traffic.
Fact checking here, though. Back up. According to the NCBI, which is a government organization, .gov, the thumb is technically not a finger.
So
That's what I'm saying.
so
There's 3
I was-
fingers and a thumb.
I was right.
No.
When I said that's
How does
not
he
a
pick
finger.
anything up? How do you pick anything up?
Did you ever see Mickey Mouse carrying anything?
I don't even
Minnie
watch
Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Yeah, Minnie Mouse. Well, we got, I don't know who we got, but whoever it was, he just hung them up.
No, I didn't. We got Dennis this morning.
Dennis the Menace, what's going on?
Hey, I retired from the Mouse House, and he's got 3 fingers and 1 thumb.
Oh, that's official now. Thank you.
Hey, I want to know what goes on in those tunnels underneath Disney World. Anything fun going on down there? Remember, you got to keep it clean,
Sit
though.
out.
We're on the air.
No.
It's just well, it's only mainly in the Magic Kingdom, but it's where they do a lot of maintenance, and they have a big pipe that sucks all the garbage from the whole park out to one location.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
So now you
And all the wiring, and that's how employees go from one place to the other, because you don't want to see somebody dressed up like they work in Frontierland walking to Tomorrowland.
So what did you do when you was down there?
I was in horticulture special events.
A what?
Horticulture special events, weddings, TV shows, filming tape.
Okay.
Putting plants on a cruise ship, whatever.
Are you up here now? You live up here?
Yeah, I've been up here about 18 years.
So where you live at? Blairsville, Hiawassee, Hayesville?
Murphy.
Murphy. Okay, well, cool. There's several people that live in this area that work at
I'm sure.
Yeah, that one guy done all the cuts and all that, building all the stuff. He still got like
Sleepy Hollow place.
I think it moved now.
Yeah.
Got several people from horticulture that have moved up here. A lot of things so radically with traffic. It's not where I grew up anymore.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. When you're into that horticulture stuff, you need to go check out Packy's basement, man. It's amazing.
I kind of knew that was coming.
Like predictable now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Biden's going to legalize it. Packy will be all right soon.
He's waiting, man. He's always ahead of the curve.
You just got to make it another couple months, Packy, for all this to go through, and then you'll be clean as a whistle.
Hey, thanks for calling in, man.
Yep.
But something did happen. You guys were talking about that this morning. Did they reclassify it? They're trying to reclassify it.
They're trying to. It's in a 60-day comment period. The Justice Department wants to make it a lesser offense.
Than what?
What it is now. Now it's in the category of heroin and meth and all the rest of the Class 1 or Schedule 1 drugs.
So they're going to drop it to Class 3.
I'm not a rocket surgeon or anything, but I'd probably say smoking weed is a little less bad for you than heroin. I don't know.
Maybe so.
No? Okay.
I think that's what we need. They can't get nobody to work anyway, and everybody's overweight. So let's legalize marijuana. Well, they'll sit at the house, smoke weed, and eat
moon pies.
Moon pie. Oh, we need some more moon pies. I meant to call him. We're out of moon pies over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need some more moon pies to give away. So.
Give away? Why would we give away moon pies?
I love giveaway. It makes people happy.
Let's eat them.
Can you imagine getting a free box of moon pies?
Well, no, nobody's ever given me one.
No, but I bet you can
be the first.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it makes everybody happy.
Oh,
I'll bring some tomorrow night.
Better bring some RC Cola with you, too.
I'll bring some RC Cola moon pies. And
some peanuts.
Yeah. So, anyway, tomorrow night, no kidding, they're going at what time? 6 o'clock? 7?
Steven's going to be on at 9:30. The rest of the show will start at 7:30.
I want to know how many people want Stephen Phillips over here tomorrow night to help with the election campaign results.
I think I see Mickey giving him a finger again.
Yeah.
That's a thumb. That is a thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thumb. Who y'all got on in the morning anyway?
We got Ed Crenshaw from the Appalachia Veterans Memorial. He's going to fill us in on what's going on with that. So it'll be an interesting conversation. I saw the foundation for that over the weekend. I was here, visited. It is awesome.
Is it
really is.
Really is awesome.
You go check it out.
All right, folks, we'll be back bright and early in the morning. Y'all have a good day. And like I said, all those that like to see Stephen Phillips here tomorrow afternoon for the election results, call tomorrow during the show. We're going to do a live radio poll. We'll see.
W249DP and WJULAM, Hiawassee.
Well, look-a here. Guess who's number one in the Nielsen